Hey, what's going on, everybody? I think everyone knows what happened in Connecticut, and it's unfortunate because the primary victims are the ones that really are the most defenseless, are the children, and I think 20 of them died or wounded or something, and it sucks. But the one thing that I hear from people, especially people from the right and conservatives, and like when it comes to tragedy like this, oh, it's not time to point fingers, not time to blame. It's not time to play the blame game. And then when it's time to play the blame game, they do everything in their power to move the blame from guns to something outside of it. Like perfect example, gaming, social media. I think some guy at Fox News said that move the blame away from everything else. Now let's concentrate on this. Let's concentrate on this. When when the Columbine shootings happened, you know what was blamed? It was video games, obviously. Primarily I think it was Grand Theft Auto, which was the main reason. And that was before Grand Theft Auto became 3D, like became a 3D only game. Because remember, GTA 1, I think it was 2 specifically that caught a lot of flack. GTA 2 was a top-down shooter, so it was hard to kind of see what was it wasn't as graphic as the 3D ones became because obviously 2D 3D is a difference. But they blamed that. I remember they blamed Marilyn Manson. And this pattern of trying to blame everything except for the issues at hand, that's been going on for as long as I've been alive. And the real issue that we have in this country is that we try, like the right wing, the conservatives, they try to sweep it under the rug and try to blame everything else when the real issue is people getting guns in the first place. And I hear this phrase all the time. Oh, guns don't kill people. Stupid people with guns kill people. I've heard that phrase. I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard that phrase too. The problem is that when a lot of fucking stupid people can easily access guns, that's a fucking problem. That's a fucking problem. And when humans get upset, when humans, when they get upset, not everyone's smart. So and you give something like guns, that's the perfect tool to solve everyone's problems. You know what I mean? Like road rage. You hear about it when people get into an accident or someone cuts somebody off. Shit gets violent. Someone pulls a gun, shoots this guy, and shit like that. I mean, it is what it is. It's disgusting that we live in a society where we are, where we're so dependent on guns. And I remember, I think I can't remember what this video was about, but in a comment section, I said that I said that gun control could really be something that we should look into, and some jackass tried to debate me saying, oh, guns aren't the problem and this and that and stuff like that. And again, I'm not here to say oh, we have to get rid of guns. I'm just saying we should make it a lot more difficult for people to get guns. You know what I'm saying? All this stuff that I've been hearing about, we don't have an assault rifles ban, and all the other stuff. Like, why would anyone want to have a gun? How can anybody feel safe knowing that you could have a neighbor that has more impressive artillery than our fucking policemen? That people can get, artillery, like weaponry, very comparable to what they have in the military, and have it in their next door neighbor could have a weapon like that. That's not cool. That's not good. You know what I'm saying? And I know people are saying, well, some guy in China stabbed, stabbed like a lot of people. Let me tell you something. First of all, no one died. That's the and they, obviously they're trying to make a comparison between the two. One, nobody died in that whole thing with the Chinese guy in China stabbing I think he stabbed a couple kids and a couple other people. No one died, first of all. Secondly, I'd much rather get stabbed from close than get shot from 50 feet away. We have to do something about guns in this country. I don't give a fuck if you have to politicize it. If it gets people to fucking talk about it and actually get something done in this fucking country, then so be it. You know what I'm saying? Anyone who says, "Oh, it's not time to politicize," get your head out of your asses. It's the perfect time to talk about this. When kids are getting shot in fucking elementary schools, that's when it's time to talk about this and to come up with a solution. Because you always hear it from fucking after what happened in Columbine, what happened in Aurora, what happened in what happened just a couple of days ago in fucking Washington in the mall. Was it Washington? I don't remember. But it's time to it's time to not only just talk about it, but to find out a fucking solution to this problem. And you hear all these fucking idiots who sit here and say, "Oh well, guns aren't the problem, people are the problem." Well, if they're able to easily access the guns, then that's a fucking problem. We need to find out ways to solve this problem. And I don't think it'll ever gonna happen, because when you have associations like the NRA who write laws in this country, who write the bills, who put money into these politicians' hands, primarily Republicans, it's a fucking problem. It's a fucking problem, and it sucks because I don't think anything's gonna be done about it. Even if you have kids, innocent little kids, and the sanctuary, in the supposedly safe sanctuary that is a school, when they can't be protected and they get shot, and then what are we gonna do about it? What I fear is we're gonna get some half-assed bill that gets stripped down and become nothing more than just a fucking band-aid to a fucking broken bone, and it sucks. So like, I know they're using video games as a scapegoat. That's just a front for the real issues in this country. The real issue in this country is that our gun control laws are in control of people who profit off of selling guns and buying guns. That's just how it is. And until that changes, nothing's gonna get fixed. This is Who We 186. I'm out.